name is Eric. This is Rachel. We are talking with famous people. And a little earlier this evening, I was on Liliana's live stream, but it got a little unmoderated. I could probably put it on here. What was that?
Question from Chad. Are you working from home because Trump
Oh
won?
my
Are you
gosh.
still taking mental health days because Trump won? Thank you.
I could do whatever I want.
My buddy does the same damn thing. He's an IT tech, that, people under him. Regardless of that. I know you're poking because you probably voted for, what? How about it?
Who cares who I voted for? But hold on, Noel, you distracted me
What
earlier.
was your view?
Well, it didn't get to hear what I was listening to before, which was Rada, this kid right named Rada, just like yelling into the microphone and stuff. It was just, oh, I can't. So anyway, I decided to live stream here instead. Hi, Ananova. What you doing? Have you come to watch this live stream ruin? Good idea. I'm gonna pull up the old chatteroo. Ola, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, and Ola Epic, who has a genuine question. Thank you. I'm so tired of those counterfeit questions. What's your genuine question? Let's see. Maybe I should scroll down. Scrolling down will help me to find out. Okay. Hi, Winston's mom. Getting some carrot juice. Well, that's a good activity. Do you juice the carrots by hand? Just by squeezing them with your powerful hands? Thereby getting juices?
Thereby.
Exacting the juices? Exacting the sweet, sweet carroty juices?
I have to put my face on.
Okay, Rachel's gonna
Did your
go.
grandma ever say that?
No.
My grandma used to say I don't have to go put on my face.
I don't remember my grandma saying that either, but maybe I've heard it before. Cameron, hello. Nice to see you. I hope things are well in the land of Los Angeles. I hear there's some wildfires that are threatening some homes somewhere in Los Angeles. I hope yours is not among them. What's this all about? Costs a lot to mail this. Where's it from? I think it's from Rachel's dad. I'm loving eating some Hispanic pita. I don't know what that is, but I've heard alerts, but I've not really looked into it. Talking about orange fruit. I heard old Trumpy boys back at the office. How's everyone feeling about that? I'm going to go to Epic's question. What's the most important thing about marriage? Being on the same page, compatibility. You really want to be on the same page about most things. If you find you're on different pages, like, for example, Rachel and I both don't really want to be bugged about doing our chores and stuff by the other person. We don't want to be reminded. We just want to do it when we do it. It's kind of important that we're both like that, because if one of us is like, oh, it needs to be cleaner, it's been a little while since we cleaned, we have a special day assigned to cleaning together, blah, 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 blah. But I would be like, but I don't want to be like that, I don't like that, so I'll clean when I want to clean and not when I don't want to clean. That would be a point of incompatibility, right? So, I think being on the same page is the most important thing. But it's kind of a broad. I mean, you should just naturally have values that are compatible. Really, you could say it's important to have a good type compatibility, but it's insufficient. Maybe necessary, but it's insufficient. It may not be necessary. I'm not sure. Talking about orange fruit, Trumpy boys. Okay, so now I will talk about the Trump thing. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Epic. That happened to me in my first marriage, and it's incredibly painful. Um, Good job going through the divorce. Just get out of that relationship as quickly as possible and move on. There's a future beyond that. I'm now married to my third wife, and it's wonderful, and she's not sleeping with anybody else.
No.
Obviously, if you ask the question now, I'm going to reframe my answer to your question. What's the most important thing about marriage? Fidelity, a lack of betrayal.
Yeah. You don't think that our differing views on Trump is a big deal, is it?
No, not at all. I don't think we really differ in our views on Trump. I agree with all of your critiques about Trump's misogyny. It's just not
Yeah,
determinate.
that's what bothers me the most.
It just wasn't determinate for me in the answering the question, which of these horrible choices is less horrible.
Dude, I totally get that too. It's just so over. Because I don't trust Harris either. I always told myself, I would say to myself, I don't trust this woman as far as I can throw her. I don't trust Trump, but it's just easy, to notice his lies. He just lies all the time. Where she makes it seem like she's this genuine character.
She failed to do so.
Yeah, she does.
I don't think that's true. Toulouse 250. My parents had a pretty great marriage, I would say, and they're both kind of ardent atheists. Regardless, I think a good marriage nowadays is a little bit different than a good marriage in the olden days. A good marriage nowadays is um, it's one where people really are compatible with one another. You don't really want to have to work on a relationship. If you have to work on it, it's not a good relationship.
Yeah, I complimented Eric before, thanking him for not being an ESFJ, thinking that there was something that I needed to work on to be a better partner.
So, I would like to chat with Liliana. She seems pleasant to chat with, but she needs to be a little bit more effective at moderating. I guess she did ask me whether I wanted Rada in the mix. I should have said no, but I said I got nothing against the guy because it's like, but he's just a noise-making problem. I don't know. Why does it have to be always the loyal person going through the cheating? That's definitionally, if one person in a partnership cheats, then the other one's the one who's loyal.
Trump did cheat on his wife.
True, if you're both cheaters, then there's no loyal. Or am I happy now? I got what I wanted? Happy about what? You mean the political outcomes? I feel quite neutral about it. I feel less concerned than I would have if Harris won because I feel like I know the way that Trump is bad.
Yeah, that is true.
I can predict better how he's gonna be bad. My name's not Father Time, it's Eric. Okay. If I were Father Time, I'd have one kind of robe with a hood,
And a longer beard.
Yeah, a longer beard.
Showing time has passed.
Mm-hmm. In which state do you live? We live in California, USA. A state that, unsurprisingly, went for Harris. I think that's kind of foregone conclusion. As I've indicated in the past, I didn't vote. I don't think Rachel did either.
No, I didn't. How I voted.
I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. Basically, it just seemed like if we're gonna vote, I'm gonna have to study up these voter guides and stuff like that. A guy from Colombia will be in touch about your cocaine delivery, says Diddy. Oh, okay. Diddy, I'm so happy they've given you access to your YouTube account in jail,
Yeah, me too.
so you could be here in my live stream. Am I happy that Trump is POTUS? No, I'm very unhappy that Trump's POTUS, and I would have been more unhappy if Harris were POTUS, just because I would feel less capable of predicting her because I've not seen her in action before. I know the way that Trump is bad, so that's fine. To me, it's better choice, you know. Is cheating lack of honesty or polygamy? I was polygamous, but I wasn't honest. But I was honest about it. My ex couldn't be honest about it, but I could see it coming until I fell in love with her. I mean, I'm not. Maybe I'm old fashioned or whatever. I just believe in one man, one woman, or one woman and one woman and one man. And, the gay things are fine, But I just believe in two people in a relationship, and that monogamy is the most important thing about it. Namely, you have to know that you can trust your partner not to sleep with somebody else, because that's the ultimate betrayal in a relationship. Uh, I don't just like predictability. I'm saying, given what Harris was saying, she probably wouldn't have been able to get much accomplished with a probably Republican legislature, but anyway, turd sandwich, giant douche. It's like I said before the election, anybody who wants to vote by saying, I think this is the lesser of two horrible, evil candidates, that's fine. I get that logic. Vote for the lesser of the two evils. Anybody who's actually enthusiastic and happy about the results because they love Trump so much, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that.
Is there something that I could poke through here?
Yeah.
Paperclip?
Oh. We're gonna watch the Mike Tyson fight. If it's pay-per-view, hell no. If it's on regular TV, sure. So you went home and you caught them in the act? Oh my God. Horrible. I heard an answering machine that said, that was obvious that they were having relations. They didn't know the answering machine had recorded that phone call. This was back in the day of tape answering machines,
Hey, Keisha.
Hi, Keisha. It does get better, dude. You get over it. I mean, it's also the case that you'll have a hell of a hard time trusting your next partner. Your next partner is the one who really suffers from this.
Yeah, Were you like jealous with with Candace as to what she was up to and like if she was talking to dudes?
Yeah, sort of, but more so with you probably. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on things because, of course, when you live stream, if it's just you here and me not even talking, then it's just this procession of guys going like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" or saying mean shit to you for no reason. Or
Yeah.
can you be in front of the
Yeah,
the
as-
camera stuff?
Yeah.
What did I do with the other piece?
How does this go down? This way?
Yeah. What did I do with the other piece? That's the question. That's the question.
I am the wifey. My name is Rachel. What's up? I'm happy that we're live streaming. It's been a little while, and I'm happy to say,
What did I do with that thing that I had? I think I lost it.
I'm not happy that Trump is back in. I'm not happy that Harris is running either. I'm very unhappy with the state of politics today. Spit some bars. I can't rap. I'm not a good rapper. I don't even know like the lyrics to any rap song.
Boat, coat, moat, and float.
I got rubber bands in my hands. I'm pushing six in my pants. I've got spent about half my advance just trying to get you. You taste like warm apple pie. You said you single, you'd lie. I saw them texts from that guy. Man, whatever. Yay!
Here you go.
So love me. Don't give me love.
Love me. Don't give a fuck. You can try to
me
make me think that I'm the only one, but I know.
You got a man. Do, 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 do. Yeah, duck you. Exactly.
Duck me. Don't give a duck.
Trying to think of.
You want more weed?
Yeah, I definitely do.
No, I'll get you some more over here.
Acacia asks, yeah, you guys been working on your dance routine to You Got a Man? No.
I don't think so.
No.
Not the last I checked. There's two different kinds of it.
For all the ladies out there, the Sephora 20% off sale, or like 15% off, 20, 15, and then 10% off sale is going on right now.
What a bargain. What a bargain.
Yeah, they make it seem like it's a bargain because it only happens twice a year. But I got a nice like body lotion, body wash, and body oil, and it smells like really like.
Well, stay hunky. I'm gonna tell you, I don't tolerate no skibbity bump class around this place.
Oh, he read that. I didn't have to say that. He read it. That's true. You could get some baby oil from Diddy, but I like to be bougie and get I'm glad that you love my husband. I love my husband too.
Thanks, Airman Kuss. Beren by Yev.
I like to be bougie and get divorcing her.
Well, first of all, keep the moral high ground. Don't try to cheat reciprocally. Don't try to get back at her by cheating.
Yeah.
Keep the moral high ground, divorce her, and, just make clear. Freaking Ace 23. Yeah, I would say essentially try to stop talking to her completely and get a divorce. You know, don't try to be fair in the don't try to be particularly fair in the dispensation of shared assets or whatever. Say like, well, why should you get this? You're the one who cheated, and just be very matter of fact about things as much as possible, and try to be stoic and emotionally neutral when dealing with her. And it's going to be hard because you probably right away you want to know a lot more details about what was going on and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and I understand it's kind of unfortunately unavoidable. But once you've gotten the questioning out of your system, then you just got to execute as quick a divorce plan as possible. How to deal with online scammers? I really don't. My name's Eric. I don't deal with online scammers. I don't seem to be subject to a lot of attempted scams. Favorite muscle car when I was a kid? I didn't really have a favorite muscle car, but the answer would be a Corvair. A certain Corvair that my grandfather had in his garage, which isn't exactly a muscle car. It's one of those cars with the engine in the back instead of the front. I'm not scamming you. I'm giving you exactly what I promised in the title. Stream now.
I want to say thank you for doing this. It's like a lot easier to smoke out of now.
Cool. Well, yeah, we'll use this post nice and easy.
Great.
Are you gonna box me on Christmas Day? Okay, I wouldn't mind doing a celebrity boxing match if I could find a celebrity. Are you a celebrity? How do you think I'd do in a celebrity boxing match, Rachel?
I think you would do good.
I don't.
Okay, all right. I think you do good in the beginning, and then
in the first round,
yeah.
and then I get tired.
Yeah.
Mm. Like if I could box Jake Paul, I could step in for Mike Tyson. I'm younger than Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You know, my granddad had a yellow one that was a convertible. It was 3 on the tree, is that what they call it? It was a stick shift, but it wasn't down here, it was over here. It wasn't down here, it was over here.
Oh yeah.
Why I stream so late? Do I go off grid sometimes? I'm not exactly sure what that means. Like there are days when I don't produce anything or live stream. Those days are called sleepy week usually. Sleepy week, I just want to sleep, eat. I want to sleep, eat, and shit in the street. Flip flop overalls boxing outfit. That's a good idea. Okay, chef. Don't worry, I won't send you money, Care Bear. I drank too much carrot juice. Sounds like a children's song name. Hi, Luigi. What is up? This guy. You'll do good against Stephen Hopkins. I don't know who Stephen Hopkins is. What is the difference between all those glasses over there? Are you rating them all? Well, I do have preferences, but my favorite pair is currently, I don't know, in absentia, maybe AWOL. This is my second favorite, and it purely has to do with the amount of magnification being what I want. The other ones have somewhat different amounts of magnification, so I don't like them as much. I don't have anything to clean these glasses right now. I think if you mixed carrot juice with pickle juice, that could possibly be the worst tasting juice ever. It's a good idea. That's a great point, Winston's mom. It's a really great point.
I agree with Eric.
Oh, check the couch cushions, huh? These aren't prescription. These are just like glasses you get at the grocery store. Reading glasses. I don't need prescription because I see fine when I'm not trying to read small stuff.
You might make fun of me because when I was living with my parents, I would go to the gym with my dad sometimes, or by myself, and I would treat myself to like this carrot juice based slushy thing. It had like orange juice and other things that tasted good in it, but
There, that's about as neat and tidy as I can get them. If you want to see organized glasses, this might not be the best place, but at least they're not wildly disorganized glasses.
I have to smudge the wall.
We're getting smudged.
Yeah.
I'm an accountant? No, I'm not an accountant. That's a good guess, though. That's a very good guess. Do I seem like an accountant? Maybe I seem like an accountant. Oh, because of my organization. I am kind of organized right now. I did do a little bit of cleaning up recently. My usually messy table is a little bit tidier. I have some kind of sinus thing going on. Sinus infection or whatever, but not that bad. I'll tell you what's unbearably cute is that. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Look, Epic, number one job you have is to retain the moral high ground. Don't do anything to get back at her or revenge. That's the best revenge you can get, okay? Kitty is not dead. Oh, yes, I love you. See? She's not dead. She's just relaxing. She's experiencing kitty relaxation syndrome. My biggest regret in life is cheating on my first girlfriend. You know, if there's one thing I could take back, it would be that. I was like 18 or something. I guess I just didn't know any better. I was just stupid and did it. But I learned from it. I never did it again. And then it got done to me, and I really understood how terrible it was. And yeah, that would be the one thing I'd take back if I could. If you took heroin before you died, would you regret not being a heroin addict? I have no idea. I've taken it before, and it always makes me sick. So I never shot it with a syringe, but I've encountered it. Bragging is allowed, but fibbing not preferred. Thanks, Acacia. Thanks for clarifying. We're going to try to avoid the fibbing now. So anyway, that's my point, is don't give up the moral high ground. The mistakes you make are the things you do in life that are wrong. Don't do them. And you're going to make excuses for why you want to do them and stuff like that. So it's hard to deal with, but if you can, don't make those mistakes, right? Now watch as I go get a bag of trash from over there. I'm walking. You can't see me. Where did I go? Am I hidden away? Oh, no. I got this garbage it's in my hand, I'll tie it up like the garbage man. There. Now we're going to throw this away outside. Why maintain the moral high ground? Because the things you're going to regret later on in life, the things you regret are things where you were in the wrong, where you didn't have adequate justification for behaving the way you did, or you did something that was inherently wrong or whatever. Those are the regrets you have in life. You know, you don't want to have to qualify at any point when talking about having been cheated on. You don't ever want to qualify that with, now it is true that I also meow, 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 meow. You want to eliminate as much of that as possible. It's freeing up all your future narratives when you talk about it to line up in favor of you being fucked over and the other person being, a clear-cut villain. It's form of pain calculus? Maybe. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe. It seems like to me it's a way to make sure that the future arguments and narratives and storytells that are about this thing, they don't require, you can do your storytelling as the victim of this, right? And not as a thing where both parties can be victimized. Can be or have a case, They're done. I'm done. I've posted them all, Luigi. Except for one that's got a little bit of stuff on it. Okay, so if we're doing things that need to be done, now I need to get another trash bag for that trash can. Let me do that. It was not the right time of year, Luigi. You can't plant seeds now because, before you know it, it'll be snowing. Like I should really take the aloe plant into the garage now for the winter. It needs to winter in. Oh, it's over here. Well, Epic, I don't think you need a good lawyer if you're completely in the right and maintain all the moral high ground, right? She cheated. You caught her. You should win the case, as far as assets and stuff go. She's at fault. Got to trust the system. You don't need an expensive lawyer if she's trying to see, if she's trying to steal shit from you, basically. Well, anyway, I'm sorry that happened to you. If there's any consolation, she'll do the same thing to her new boyfriend. Probably. No, thank you, random facts. Whatever her narrative is, like he was at work too much, he didn't treat me warmly and shit like that. None of those things are even close to the scope and scale of a betrayal like cheating on somebody. Thanks, Canaan's husband. I actually feel a little bit stuffed up. I've got a bit of a sinus thing going on. It should impact it in if things being adjudicated, like what's fair, right? Like, for example, somebody only gets alimony if they were reliant on the other person because they were with the other person. And, like, in other words, because they were busy raising the kids and being a stay-at-home wife for these years, they didn't get an education, didn't pursue them. Yeah, in those kind of instances, they get alimony. I don't know. It depends on the state, I guess, and depends on the situation. Regardless, I went through 2 divorces and paid not a penny to either of them. G in disguise, but. You want me to sing a song? Okay, sing a song. Here we go. Ooh, 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 it's the song that I got. Ooh, 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 it's the song that I want. Ooh, 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 what you wanna do? You wanna sing. What you wanna sing? You wanna sing. Ooh, 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 it's the song that I got. Ooh, 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 it's the song that I want. Ooh, 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 what you wanna do? You wanna sing. What you wanna sing? You wanna sing. Ooh, 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 it's the song that I got.
So good.
Thanks. That's probably not the song that they wanted me to play, though. Hi, Yuval G. I will play the requested Gregory in Disguise. Rachel, do you want to sing?
Sure.
Okay.
Just take his phone.
Okay. I will let you take that bomb rip. You found out, don't get married. I've gotten married now 3 times. I'm not disappointed with the institution of marriage. Just doesn't always work out. And sometimes you marry a cheater, in which case, fuck that bitch.
I'm the one who wanted to get married.
I wanted to get married too. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Let me turn this up a little bit. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. There's his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. There's his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's he hates the lies.
Wants to confront the man.
Oh,
Always telling them.
oh.
But every time he tries, they only running right.
Again he is denied. Chance to yell at him. Because he's Gregory in disguise. Hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. I raise his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. Hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. I raise his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's
He hates the lies. Wants to confront the man. Always telling them.
oh,
But every time he tries, they only running right. Again he is denied.
the chance to yell at them until the bridge brings a new approach and sneakily he'll try to encroach upon the guilty then perhaps he'll get the chance to yell at them. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Covers his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Covers his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's
He hates the lies. Wants to confront the man. Always telling them.
oh,
But every time he tries, they only running right. Again he is denied.
the chance to yell skies. I've been divorced twice, and I've been undivorced a third time.
G'day, Jason Kerr.
Well, we're here. You want to do Cloudy Day?
I don't think I have it in me.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll play a song by myself. It's fine. Thanks, Acacia.
Thanks, Acacia.
All right, I'll play a song here. I'll play Gerald. Rachel, I don't suppose you'd be a lamb and make me another cup of coffee.
Sure. How many scoops?
I could just pour some in at the beginning before you put the coffee in, and then put the coffee in the stir.
Okay.
That's the best way to go.
How much? Like, how many scoops do you like? How many teaspoons?
Just pour a
Shit
good
ton?
amount in, yeah.
Okay.
And shit ton is the proper measurement there. All right, I'll play. I'll play El Nino My Ass. El Nino My Ass. Call the storms. Where is the rain? Those drizzles don't count. A drizzle more when I be in the sun. Just a lie hide to catch all of the undesired splatter. But when I'm done, I'll go outside and climb a ladder. I will go up there and take me a bucket and pour water inside. And I'll say, hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom. Hey, Mr. Cloud, won't you drop it from the bottom? Hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom on me. Well, I fucked up the end of it a little bit.
Should we follow up with that woman that we sent the?
I should check my email, you know. I do have it. I do have it up, you know. I have that one up. Got a few different. I've got a lot of them. Oh, thanks for the coffee, Rachel. When I was younger, it seemed that everything gleamed. I don't know what happened to me, but I've lost that sense of urgency, and I don't think that I'll ever see it again. If you follow my lead, you'll discover I'm loster than you. And you'll want to know the way to get back out to wherever it was you thought you knew. And tomorrow will be just like today. I'll be lost then too. It's a matter of mood as much as a matter of will. And the things I do and the direction I point to still seem a part of me. da 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 da. Boom da 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 da. Boom da 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 da. What did you see there that you didn't like? I didn't see a problem. One song request a farewell song, please. That was a farewell song, I guess. I'll play this song now. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a plot. Gerald has a lot. Gets margarine, tater tots. He's got a good idea for a name change business. Thinking now about what to call Christmas. When he hires that firm to change that name. Gerald always thought there'd be chance enough to return to the work to left rough. He'd get back to it eventually. But his visions piled up, and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. Now his mind is back on his business, thinking of changing factless to listless. So how all the people will shout his name. And Gerald knows he understands ever more clearly now. He won't provide explanation regarding the why and the how. He'll see you and know you from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. And Gerald still knew there's too much to do, and he had dropped time in the underview. Too much to but, so where now and what? Too much time spent with picking the skew with you. Oh, Gerald has a plot. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get to Marjorie's tasty spots. She's got a good idea of a name-changing business. Thinking now about visit listeners. How all the people will shout his name. 'Cause Gerald has a thought. He's moving and I think he's making sounds. My neighbor, who was older, was doing work on his roof. Just watched him take a header and face plant on the concrete. Didn't even get his arms out to break the fall. Straight face to the blacktop. Well, you should probably go check on him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, I think I'll play one more. I think I'll play one more. I feel you completely epic. I don't know why you got your comment removed at all. Amelia? Okay, I'll have to pull up that thing. I will also share that this has the chords and stuff with things. If anybody wants to look at it. Here it is. Copy link. Here's the link to the document I'm looking at. Paste and Piao. All right. Now we're going to look for Amelia. Here we are. Where 75%. And then view full screen. Go. And we're good to go. drink of coffee. Amelia, go from that place, take unto you the details of your case. Amelia, when you rise up above, floating ahead and soaring like a dove, what will they say when they look at you then? Moving sideways into space you're in, and staring sidelong with your thirsty grin. Amelia, can't you see? You and I will never be. Amelia, yet you're still free. That's complete train wreck. Normally I don't train wreck like that in the middle of the song. That's what it's called when you do that at a live show. Complete train wreck. So anyway, Amelia, verse 2. We're watching you, fail for sure, no matter what we do. Amelia, when you rise up above, floating ahead, soaring like a dove, what will they say when they look at you then? Moving sideways into space you're in, and staring sidelong with your thirsty grin. Amelia, can't you see? You and I will never be. Amelia, yet you're still free. Too much opportunity to leave out. Too much opportunity to leave out. Too much opportunity to leave out in the rain. Amelia. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
You're a real swell lady. Are
Who
you going?
cares, C2? You're annoying me.
I don't know who he's talking about. Amelia even sounds like hallelujah, the word. A little bit. I'm going to play this song, which is in 3. All right. Transpose the key of this a little bit, so hopefully it still works fine. If Jesus was people but absent of sin, he must then have struggled with regular men. No, let me play it over. If If Jesus was people but absent of sin, he must then have struggled with regular men. And women, of course, when they too were present, disciples all wearily eyeing the lesson one you thought you knew acts like you never have met. The life you made for two has faded into regret. There's no one unshaken, we all have been shook. Being forsaken don't mean you're forsook. And though in the past we've been hung out to dry, we'll find them at last if we're willing to try. But people aren't Jesus once they're betrayed. Easy believing forever is lost. Maybe naivete is not to be saved, but the wise pay terrible cost. Maybe naivete is not to be saved, but the wise pay a terrible cost. I dedicate that song to that guy. Echo, is that his name?
T2?
No, Echo, the guy you got cheated on.
Oh, Epic?
Epic, is that his name?
I don't remember.
Well, that's really a song about being cheated on, right?
Yeah, it
and,
is.
and the impacts of it. 'Cause it does have impacts.
It does have impacts.
Wide-ranging, long-lasting impacts that matter a lot. So let's play
Stephen Evangelist asked, what song was that?
That last song was called Amelia. The next song is called Share of Shame. No good comes from skating on with them whom you mistaken for the one. Habituated defense and indecency, self-inflicted eventually once your search is done. Driving in the car last night, we had a massive fight. Each insisting we were right and the other one to blame. So when you pulled that stunt, I screamed something awfully blunt. My words were as wrong as they were dumb, and I burned my share of shame. It's each of our unfailings, not us adhering the name to the wall. We fear so the others sailing off to escape their life and all. You can trust me and I can trust you, though neither trust ourselves much true. Love lies between you and me, at least about that we can both agree. Driving in the car last night, we had a massive fight. Each insisting we were right and the other one to blame. So when you pulled that stunt, I screamed something awfully blunt. My words were as wrong as they were dumb, and I burned my share of shame. My share of shame. Yes, my share of shame. Thank you, thank you. Okay. This song's a little bit more, friendly, upbeat than that song. It doesn't involve a lot of shame in this song, if any. Very little shame, let's say. I'm going to have to just make this a little smaller, though. It's going to fit on one page. Okay. Here we go. Oh, well, he's pucker tart, lemon squeeze, the friendliest guy that you will see. Yes, he wants to be your friend, but he comes from around the bend, and it will be a while till he sees you again. He's pucker tart, lemon squeeze, he's a friend to you and me. He's international, the line's favorite go-to right-hand guy. He's international like him, and also busy as Ben. Beaver bee, the busiest creature, busy as a bee, busy as a beaver, ain't so much busier than bucket tart lemon squeeze. Well, he's bucket tart lemon squeeze, shabba-doo-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-da. Bucket tart lemon squeeze, shabba-doo-ba-day. Yes, he's bucket tart lemon squeeze, shabba-doo-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-da. Bucket tart lemon squeeze, shabba-doo-ba-day. And if you go to visit him for starts, remember to bring something sour or tart. He's not a fan of sugary treats because he's pucker tart and not pucker sweet. Well, he's pucker tart lemon squeeze, the friendliest guy that you will see. Yes, he wants to be your friend, and he comes from around the bend, and it will be a while till he sees you again. Pucker tart. I kind of fucked it up in multiple places. It's been a while since I played these songs. Kind of out of practice. You might say wusty. I'm a little bit wusty. Let's try
DDX09, it says, good morning, host Eric.
good morning. Good morning, good morning. I want to try this one. This one can be a little tricky to pull off, but I'm going to try it. Oh, he came here with her, and what's the big problem that you can't endure? It seems so hard to... Yeah, I started over. Oh, he came here with her, and what's the big problem that you can't endure? You seem so sure it's not appropriate claiming to blend things on Scott. Despite getting caught, he got you a training for him, training for him. Going to the gym to get yourself good enough again. Yeah, you guys both have lots invested. That's not a reason to stay around. Through the years, you've both been tested. Time to move up, find higher ground. Oh, he came here with her, and what's the big problem that you can't endure? You seem so sure it's not appropriate claiming to blend things that's got back getting caught. He's got you reframing for him, training for him. Come to the gym to make yourself good enough again. Be done with him. Thank you. As expected, I had a lot of problems with
It
it.
was a little, you said, you were a little lusty.
I'm a little bit wusty. So that's just to be expected. Let me try let's try this one. This one's pretty good. Let's go 50% though. Okay, full screen. Well, Sammy's door that need be told. This is a song for an open road, and such a thing must always do its job. She married up Jeb and turned 19, 4 years in and 3 kids waiting. Weary now and questioning the path. Agency outpaces discretion, locking in our courses way too young. The run. Doug at 25 bourbon fun, likewise Doug at 21, and so forth, well up into middle age. Once had seemed to set him free, became his whole identity. Now Doug's about another drunken rage. Agency outpaces discretion, locking in our choruses, way too young. Urgency conferred is really just depression. They'll offer you incentive, but they haven't got a thing that's fun. Everybody panic down the kids, lock 'em up with extra dextrin. Mathematics to replace success, or impose more unjust arrests. Agency outpaces discretion, locking in our forces, way too young. Urgency conferred is really just depression, making sure those underneath them always run. Without consent, it's really just depression. By parasites surviving on their wages earned by lying, while they feed their fear of dying, while they feed upon the futures of the young. Pretty okay again, Westy. So I'm glad I picked it up and played some, you know. I think I'll end tonight with Satchel of Helpful Goods. So, if you need help in your life, look for Satchel of Helpful Goods.
Can I talk to the people once you're done?
Oh, sure. I can end right now.
DDX098.
I can end right now. It's fine.
No, play.
I'm going to play one more song and then I'll give it to Rachel. Every life lived reaches a time when the road splits in two. There are times, dark times, times of despair, times when it's hard to feel good. That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Every life lived reaches a time when the road splits in two. When I'm there, will there be anybody else around? Will I travel all alone? That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel filled up with bones. Yeah, that satchel now going home. Satchel of helpful goods. 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 Today. The end. Here you go, Rachel. If you want it shorter, I can lower the light a little bit.
That might help.
Okay. Or you could
I'm only
tilt
gonna
it up.
chat for a little bit because I want to go to bed, but
I don't have a problem with Emma and expressing his pain about that. I think that's perfectly fine.
oh, I think it's rude.
It is true that I do what I want, but so does he. And I respect that. Like
I
that?
think he's just a hater.
It's possible he might be a hater. But he just said he didn't want to, he said, like, that's enough
Stop.
with the songs. Maybe just felt one on too long, which is
I don't
probably
know.
the case.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but some opinions you just keep to yourself. All right, Amen Ed 8, you're on my last nerve. Like, I actually don't like you.
Hmm. Oh.
Yeah. So be careful, because I'm not afraid to time you out. And you don't even have to come back because you don't like me. So that's fun. It's not fun, but it's fair too. It's not a Diddy party, no way. I'm more basic than that, more normal. Oh, just like this guy I'm not interested in talking to. Oh, you are timed out. Sexist.
What did he say?
He said women.
He said, what's happening? I stepped out for a bit.
Oh,
You turned out the wrong,
wrong person. Sorry, Jason Kerr.
Jason Kerr, sorry about that. You got timed out the wrong person.
Sorry, I timed out the wrong person. I got finger happy.
Finger happy.
Dude, like, I can, like, use a win. Like, this whole political situation is, like, so gloomy. And like, the Yankees making some of the worst mistakes you can have in, like, baseball history. And making a fool out of me. And, like, just... like, I was happy because I went on Instagram and Spin Magazine put up this post of senior year high schoolers from 1999 like saying their favorite songs, and it's just so wholesome and fun. Like, it really like brightened my day. Obviously I have to accept it, but I don't have to like it. I don't like either Kamala or Trump. Through the whole thing, I was like, I can't trust this woman as far as I can throw her. Trump is just a misogynistic pig. He doesn't really care about people. He lacks this, like, empathy chip. Thanks, Luis Gonzalez. You're being a prick if you're saying that sarcastically. I think deportation should be handled in as humanly as possible. And I'm not in favor of what Trump has to say about deportation. I think it's sick. You want fair judgment on here? And you want to talk to my man? Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't second guess Rachel. She makes the decision. That's the right decision.
He does look like he's spreadable on toast. He looks like he hand does his own tanner. I am in favor of abortions. I think there are certain people who shouldn't have kids. I think that there's certain couples who shouldn't have kids. I think that abortion up until what, like, only when it's like a zygote is like really like ethical, but I am pro-abortion.
That's okay. I think we get the point of it, Acacia. I think we do. And that's Moida.
Oh, it's Moida, huh? Your mom tried to murder you. Maybe she wanted to, but she couldn't because she doesn't believe in abortion.
What did Luis Gonzalez say? Oh, fair enough.
Oh, a pineapple?
That's fine.
Thank you. I look like a pineapple under the sea. Yeah, I do believe that certain people shouldn't have kids. I do. I firmly believe that. I wonder if Ja Rule. I saw that you were an apple. I said it was a rectangle. I wonder if Ja Rule, like, who's that? Like, also another dark thing is this whole Diddy stuff. Like, I'm like so scared that something unjust is gonna happen. I want justice out of that thing. What's eugenics?
That's where somebody's trying to force some people to not have kids because they're not genetically good enough.
No, I don't believe in that.
What you believe
Well, I
in
mean,
is
I
that
don't.
we want abortion available because there are
Yeah.
lots of people who might get abortions who would be better off with them not having kids.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, look, there are some times where, like, I think for only myself, I can only speak for myself, that if I found out that, like, my child was going to be, like, I don't know, I wouldn't have a child. I don't want to have a child. I think they shouldn't have it because they don't really want to have kids. They think they do because it's so society says it's society says it's supposed to be, it's better to have the kids than it's not. I'm not bringing eugenics to the table because I don't believe that that's a.
I think the thing that ought to be decided on is not like their character, their genetic disposition,
No.
whatever. It's, are they going to do a good job of raising the
Yeah,
child?
and some people.
If they're gonna subject the child to abuse, they shouldn't have kids.
Yeah.
Because then they make fucked up adults, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If they're gonna love the child, and treat it well, and encourage it, and be a good parent, then that's fine. It doesn't. That's the most important thing, in my opinion. I'm not saying there should be rules about this money. I'm just saying, in a dream world, people who aren't going to be good parents or going to be abusive wouldn't have kids, and abortion being legal includes some of such parents, and it's a good thing because they would otherwise have kids and be abusive. That's what I'm saying. No, I don't support dystopian
No,
society.
and I don't.
You're making
support
huge jumps
dystopian
huge jumps from
societies
nothing. Huge jumps from nothing. Well, I'm not saying there should be rules about this, okay? I'm not advocating a plan.
The person who's having a kid usually doesn't know, like, there are a lot of people, like, they don't realize what goes into parenting and stuff. And they, they go onto TikTok and they say, you know what? Honestly, if I knew what it took to be a parent, I probably wouldn't have kids. And also, they also say, I understand why people don't want to have kids.
So, Moosh Kajo, you need to understand the difference between advocating a plan and talking about some sort of alternate normative state that would be preferable. It would be preferable if only parents who are going to really love their kids, that is, say, try to do what's best for them. They might be wrong, but genuinely trying to do what's best for them because they really love them. Then, they're going to be, that's a good parent. Those are good parents. And people who don't behave like that are not going to be good parents. The thing is, presumably, one would imagine, and there's no way to establish this exactly without doing some sort of study, but presumably, a higher percentage of people getting abortions would be bad parents than the percentage of bad parents among those not getting abortions.
why shouldn't I use TikTok as a demographic? That's exactly what people are going on to use as a platform to talk about their like problems nowadays.
It's true, and it is a good way to get your finger on the pulse of people's opinion about given specific things.
Yeah.
Do I think the moon landing happened? Probably. Okay, well, I'm not advocating for that kind of plan, Tweedle. I'm not saying there should be you should have to get a permit to have a kid or something. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I think you have to be realistic about how raising a parent raising a parent, being a parent like changes your life completely. Like I've been hearing about those like the Jenkins on TikTok who have like 4 kids and they live in a one room apartment and they're just like just shouldn't have more kids, should stop it. But I'm not here to talk politics. I'm here to talk girl stuff. To be honest. Like the reason why I wanted to lighten the conversation from serious stuff like politics and even sports, and say that I feel really good that I smudged my. I'm so sorry, Jason Kerr. That was an accident. I was trigger happy. That was definitely a mistake. I feel good that I smudged my house and that I'm just happy. Yeah, it's paper curl time. You know, okay, should we try to play that game again? And it's just so freaking hard. I didn't last very long on it.
Better in the first one?
What?
Do you think you did better in the first one?
I don't know. Should we try?
What?
We could try. Occasionally, we could try to play paper for her girl. Sure, take your time. Yeah, I gotta get into the paper girl groove. I don't know whether a person's going to be a good parent or not. Only they know if they really want it. They really want it. If you are just going about it being like, oh well, I guess this is the next like phase of my life, you really have to think about whether you want to be a parent. And some people shouldn't, you know, like some people don't have the empathy chip, or they have the baby because society tells them to, and then they end up resenting the child and it's bad. Not everyone should be a parent. I mean, I could say the same thing about you. You've been a ray of sunshine since you've gotten here also. It's like dark cloud over. But I did want to come on to bring up different topics than politics. I was going to say, like, I need a win, you know? Like, I feel like it's been, like, been tough. And I don't think that Kamala would have been a win, but I know that Trump isn't winning either, so I'd rather not talk about it. I don't get acid from anywhere. I've never taken it before. Not true, Lewis and Gonzalez. I do need to cheer up. Maybe you guys can help me. Like, you know, like when Tinkerbell is like doing not so good. Hello, but B Dubs from Mariposa, California. And you need to calm down. Obviously, you're a troll. I'm at 8. Meow, meow. Well, I was going to talk about girl stuff. The what? Like vaginas and boobs? Yeah, like vaginas and boobs. Yeah. Yeah. There's like, the Sephora sale going on right now. And there's a lot of good stuff that you could get from there, but there's also like not that much stuff that you could get. So I would say it's like not that good of a sale, and unless you've had something in your cart for like a long time that you've been eyeing and you've wanted, I'd say save your money. See if the website for the makeup that you want are having a better sale. Yeah, periods and stuff. Yeah, wait for Black Friday. They usually have a sale on Black Friday too. So sometimes it's better than the 20% off or the sale that Sephora has now. A lot of times by the time, because like I'm a Rouge member, if you're like an insider, you get less percentage off, and a lot of the stuff is gone by the time that you're able to shop. And 8 says, I like what Trump says on paper. I just don't believe he is what he claims to be for. For example, he likes to do a job and people who do a good job. I like that idea. I'm all for it. But yeah, I live under a bridge too. Thanks, Tim. But yeah, so again, like if you have like anything in your cart in Sephora like that you were like wanting to buy and have just been putting it off, like I did with like this like uh I don't want to say it because everyone's gonna say Diddy, but this like by Fleur they had this like body oil that's scented, um and I got a good deal on it and I waited, um so it was a good time to buy, but I would say that it's not a good time if you don't have anything that you really want to get. Like, it's not worth it. It is kind of a business trick to the customer, Veronica. It makes you feel like you have to have an item because it's on sale. A lot of people are influenced by sales. I mean, myself included.
A lot of boats are influenced by sales too.
What?
A lot of boats are influenced by sales too.
Oh yeah, a lot of boats are influenced by sales too. Yeah, it happens annually. It happens only twice during the year for Sephora, so a lot of the psychology behind it is like, oh, it only happens twice. Like I really have to get it now, but you don't. But I am happy that I got the stuff that I got on a good discount because I did get a good discount, and it was stuff that was um like in my cart for a while, but I couldn't justify the price, or I was just waiting. Sometimes you just put the stuff in the cart and see if you really want it. And I did really want it. So, hi, Danny Custer. There's this game that like where it's like a merge game, and if you merge certain like pieces together, you can get a capybara. I feel like pop-up sales are more trickstery. If we can predict then when something will be cheaper, then I don't know if I am being tricked. Yeah. Jason curses, aren't stores outdated because you can just buy anything you want online and have it delivered to your house? Yeah, the sale is like, the sale that for Sephora is it's online and in store. Should we call it a night? I want to smoke some more.
I was about to go get the trash cans and
Oh,
bring them in.
cool.
I need some out since
Yeah, you can
Monday.
definitely have some.
You do your thing, and I'll explore the wonders of outside. Question 1. Have you ever been outside? Outside is very different from inside. Inside is the right temperature, and there's comfortable places to sit. TV that you can see without needing glasses. Hi, Joaquin. Thank you. I appreciate your designation of me as legend. You know who agrees with me? That guy Carl Jobst. Hello, you absolute legends, he says at the beginning of all of his videos. All right, so let's talk about outside. Outside is scary and dark. You never know what could be out here. Could be Sasquatches. Could be Sasquatches. Could be Yetis. Could be Sasquatches. Anything. Sometimes we have mountain lions. There are actually mountain lions and bears around here. Do you think we're going to see one tonight? I don't think so. Chupacabras? There aren't that many chupacabras here. It's a little too cold for chupacabras. They prefer warmer weather. Okay. So, you can look back towards the house. I'll get the trash cans done. Well. What have we here? A camera on a tripod in the middle of the driveway. All right. We've been outside. It's been nice. You know what? I think delivery drivers don't mind our house because at least we have a drive-through driveway. You know, you start at one end, drive straight through the other end. Because we park over here, so for that exact purpose. Hi, Ruben. How you been boobing? I would like to have some exciting bears and mountain lions to show you, but I don't have any.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some around, but they're not right around here.
Oh, did you see that my comment that one of the cats pooped and peed in the box, well, kitty litter?
Oh, so it needs to be changed?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's not surprising. All right.
It's good though, right? That they use the.
Well, yeah. Just need to get back in the habit of scooping it, I guess.
I feel like it was just today.
Okay, well, that's good. I know, everybody, this isn't the most exciting task for you to go along with me on. Scooping the cat litter. Unfortunately, it's the task of the moment. Ugh. That's a lot of poop a pee. Horrible. What a horrible job. You like how Rachel just informed me of it? It is my job. And lately, she's been doing her job a lot better than I've been doing mine. Been kind of slacking. My high hip syndrome is showing. Sorry about that, everybody. I do suffer from high hip syndrome, which means my pants have a tendency to fall down. It's not my fault. I'm not alone. I'd like to raise awareness of it for having everybody wear a green and brown ribbon. Green symbolizing the goodness and truth of not having high hip syndrome, and the brown, the sad realization that you do. That's fine, Rachel. That's
not
fine.
doing a good job.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying that is my job, and I needed to do it. So I appreciate you pointing it out to me. You do your job. You empty the dishwasher and stuff. I need to do my job. It's fine.
You do my job sometimes, though.
It's fine. I don't expect you to scoop the calorie. It's fine. I wasn't trying to bust your chops.
I wasn't trying to bust yours either, though.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we have our each have our assigned tasks. I do the kitty litter, I do the trash. I'm supposed to do the vacuuming, keeping the floors clean. Rachel does the dishes, the laundry, and
I like to scrub the toilets.
she probably spends a little bit more time cleaning toilets than I do. I think we both do, though, when it starts looking gross. I'll hit it with the shit and scrub it down.
Yeah.
Sometimes I clean the toilets, sometimes she does.
That's a shared thing.
Yeah. Her groceries, I bring them in from the car. She puts them away.
I put them away. A lot of it is shared. It really is like split very well.
I mean, my tasks are like dealing with the trash is less of a big job than doing the dishes, I think, or the laundry, because you got to get all the laundry, put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, take it out, put it in their respective places, you know.
And I'm not 100% like great on it either. You know, I do take my time with it.
And if I do more, then that's fine. Or if she does a little bit more, that's fine. We're not keeping score
No,
of
we
that.
don't keep score on that stuff. I just want like it to get. I realize the need for something to get done, and yeah.
Like today, I said, "Oh, we should go check the mailbox today," It's been a while since we've gotten mail from the mailbox. And she said, well, why don't we do it now?
And we did it together.
Yeah, and we went there and we did it together.
Yeah.
We don't have separate trash cans for recycling or anything. Everything just goes in the regular trash cans.
Yep.
I don't like Roombas. They're loud. I don't want to deal with it. I have a great vacuum built into the house, a whole house vacuum. I just, I'm lazy and often don't really exactly feel like.
The same goes for me, though, too. There are days when I'll leave, like, the dishwasher, on clean for, like, 3 days after it's done. I just don't feel like doing it. But that's the thing. We don't, like, harp on it with each other. Like, you're not like, hey, like, the dishwasher hasn't been done, and, like, it needs to be taken out.
Well, I don't know what gout meds are. Like, for gout, like, that people get when they have, like, too much processed meat or whatever. I don't know. I don't have gout.
Gout is,
Rachel
I
doesn't
thought
have
it's
gout,
something to
so.
do with the foot.
It's something to do with your foot, yeah. Thanks, Luis Gonzalez. Thank you so, so very much. All right. It's time for Firecrotch to go to work.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Here we go.
Sorry I'm feisty. I have felt like I needed, like, a win.
Why were you being feisty?
With the chat, I don't mean to be.
Well, they probably instigated it. Don't worry about it. Your version of, like, rude or feisty is my version of polite.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, Eric 2028. Is there a Mariposa library?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Probably.
I would think so too, for like school kids, but oh, thank you. Get ready for some coughing, people.
It's true blue America right there.
No, I'm married to Eric. He's my husband.
Yes, the lady's not single. I've got a wedding ring on to prove it. A chicken in every pot and a pot in every pipe. Pretty good, let's go say. There it is. There's your patented cough. Known throughout the Western world for its effervescence and melodious ways. I'm going to do this thing right here.
Oh my gosh. I was freaking out before because for my Groovy Tarot deck, the one that has like the descriptions on it, I was taking out the major arcana because sometimes I like to do readings with just the major arcana, and I noticed that I was missing some. I was freaking out and I was like, no, like, if this deck is incomplete, like, I can't really use it properly.
But then you found them.
And I found them, and it felt so good.
Yeah, I was going to go where Acacia went with that as well. You should give up telling people what they should do. Hello from Vancouver, BC, Canada. Hello from California, Mariposa, America. Jason Kerr asks, what's wrong with smoking pot? Well, Jason Kerr, first of all, it's a gateway drug. Second of all, it makes you dumb. Third of all, it makes you a loser. The end. A mandate says Jesus Christ. What are you saying Jesus Christ about? Huh? You talking about Jesus Christ? The famous one or a different one? It's going fine. Limp Dixit. I do hit these vapes, you know. They're really inferior to cigarettes, obviously. Vastly inferior. They're not really an adequate substitute at all, but they're better than nothing, I guess. So, you know. You've not had a cigarette in 5 days? Congratulations. A good tip to stay young for a longer period is avoiding smoking. No offense, though. It's your choice.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sounds worse than it is.
Well, look. Younger people are probably more likely to smoke pot than older people. So, by being a pot smoker, I'm being more like the younger people and therefore staying more young.
Oh.
I've not seen you before. Do you like capybaras too? I do like capybaras. How'd you guess? How'd you know? I think they're fine little animals. I enjoyed the capybara character in World Trigger, an anime that I once watched. Well, you know, she's got kind of baby lungs.
Yeah, I do, baby lung. My lungs are like, I don't know what, like more than half the size of your, I mean less than half the size.
Yeah.
Eric has mighty lungs.
I do. It's because I'm one of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Online says, I used to smoke pot, but it made me so lazy. And I was lazy already. Bad combo for me. I was surely enjoying it, though. Well, it might make me lazy, too. I don't know. Maybe I'm naturally lazy. Maybe it's the weed.
I'm definitely naturally lazy.
But, you know, the tarot card I pulled earlier from the Major Arcana, the Major Arcana only deck, I pulled Wheel of Fortune. It means anything could happen. Could be a meteor. I could find a big chunk of gold in the backyard. Maybe I could get into a fencing duel with somebody. I could find a capybara wandering around and take it in and name it Camellia. If it's a girl, name her Camellia.
Why Camellia?
Because capybara starts with CA and so does Camellia.
Oh.
Yeah. Online said, last night I had 1 or 2 cigarettes trying to get my nerves a little nicotine and chill. We're just talking capybara too. Is it cold here? It's pretty chilly out. It says it's 46 right now. Hi, Acid. How are you? Welcome to California, Mariposa, United States. It's pretty nice out. I could take a walk around the house maybe.
I'll do that with you.
Okay. I'll turn on some outside lights. I'm gonna take a walk around the house. Sometimes my dad hits me and you are gay. Okay. I like that. It's almost haiku. All right. Let's go around, round, round, walk around the house. Walk around the house. See all this stuff. Hi, James the guy.
Ooh.
We do have 2 cats. Okay, let's explore the outside. So we just came out of this kitchen door here. All right. We have the car parked right there. So if people want to use the circle driveway, we're not in the way. Now, this is our propane tank. We tried to get more propane, but they said it's not empty enough yet. This is a tree that lives behind the house. This is a shed that I don't really want, but it's here anyway. You can see its sheddy nature from this side. If you look in there, that's the kitchen. Amazing. Here's a back patio with a couple of stacked chairs, a shovel. And here is the important aloe vera plant. It needs to be taken inside in the garage for wintering. For now, I'm just going to put it here. This will be fine
Oh,
underneath.
that's where that mug went.
There it is. You want to get it? You want me to get
Yeah,
it?
sure, I'll take it.
This is the mug in question. It says E on it. That stands for her ex-boyfriend, Ebenezer.
Ebenezer was such a screwed.
Yeah. People don't really name their kids Ebenezer anymore. Let's take a look at this.
Oh,
Still on here. Still doing fine, you know.
wow. That's good.
Needs to be harvested, obviously.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. I'm feeling excitable. We need to cut down these sticks and, you know. Here we have some hill. So there's another tree there. It's quiet out tonight.
It is.
Like just saying nothing, right? It's very quiet. It's very much unusually quiet, I would say. It's never this quiet.
Ooh, it's dark.
Yeah. We can't see any better than you can out here on this
It's
day.
dark as a witch's house.
Yeah, it is. Let's look up at the sky.
Whoa.
You can see Jupiter. That's how bright Jupiter is.
Yeah.
There, I zoomed in on it.
That's
That's Jupiter.
Jupiter.
I'm saying that keeping the camera still, that's why it looks like it's moving around, but I don't see any moon. Is it a new moon tonight?
No, it's a waxing.
Oh right, it was waxing.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where it is.
I'm not sure either. Oops.
Oh, careful.
Okay, we're making our way around the dark side of the house. This is where Darth Vader lived.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah. Not just being a dummy. There, now we have light. Whew. What a relief.
It's bright.
We're back over here at the front door. We're going to have to go back in the way we came out. hello to Danny Castor. Hello. And we have entered the kitchen again. We made a full journey. We did it, you guys. We made a full journey all the way around the house. Well, it's a game of who can find the most capybaras in 5 minutes. That's what the capybara game is. But yeah, interesting. Like there's no crickets tonight. It was eerily quiet. It's called Catch a Capybara version 2. We could fire up some firewood. Could take a couple chairs down there. We have to go down the hill to do that. It's a flat spot down the hill where the shed is, which is fine. We could do that. We could drive the little car down there easily enough. Put a couple chairs in there. Start have a campfire one of these nights. Or we could go to the other house which has a wood burning stove. Yeah, I'm feeling better. You know, I had a sinus headache thing. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm still kind of congested. Catch a capybara. 1, 2, 3. What?
I don't remember. It's like seashore travel or something like that. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Seashore travel.
Yeah, something.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's something like that. See if I can bring it up on my phone.
So, I guess I'm relatively ready to wrap it up. If Rachel find this capybara thing first,
Oh yeah.
and then maybe I'll wrap it up.
All right. I'm doing my subway surf thing. Traveling down now. I'm just gonna let her go and fly into that train, or she didn't do it yet.
When Rachel finds it, she'll pause, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I have a personal philosophy or philosophies that shape my outlook on life?
Oh, it's not giving me the.
Well, it would seem in practice that these days I spend a lot of time reflecting on my own sins of the past and not that much time attempting to think about the sins of other people, although sometimes I do think about that as well. A decent amount of my time might be spent judging either myself or others. People I'm judging are people like Diddy.
Yeah.
You know, I feel very angry about that stuff.
Me too.
And but then I think, about my own failings, which are nothing like Diddy's at all. So things like, not recognizing when somebody needed me and I should have been there for them, not being kind when I needed to be kind, making social mistakes that seem to make me cringe now to think about. All that kind of stuff pops up in my mind periodically. And unfortunately, that's kind of what I've been living in for a little bit of a while. I need a little more directionality. I'm kind of at the cusp of deciding where I'm going and what I'm doing. Yeah, I've heard of it watching CAC. It's not for me at all in any capacity. Diddy is the Joker? I did not see that.
Oh, it's called Travel Town.
Travel Town. It's called Travel Town. So, you know, I guess if there were one thing that I try to remember is let he who is without sin throw the first stone. Because, you know, I feel very hypocritical if I'm being super mad about somebody cheating on somebody, knowing that I myself have done so one time with my first relationship. That makes me feel like a big hypocrite, right? But I think it's a really terrible thing to do. And from the easy place of decades away from my own misdeed, it's easy for me to be a stone thrower, but I have to be careful and remember that, you know, we all have sinned ourselves. And one thing I've noticed is Americans look older. Maybe because here in America people take lots of bad stuff. Maybe. Hey, I don't get it either on my end, but that's fine. I don't need to get it because that's not how Rachel and I roll.
No.
Are we done? Yeah? Okay, cool. So I'm going to split. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you next time. You know, we'll see how it goes. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.